Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. We in here. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? It's the Great One. 1247, 1247, the Great One. How is everybody doing today, man? Appreciate everybody for coming in. Just going for some people to come in, but if they don't, man, it is what it is. We're gonna keep it moving. We are going to keep it moving. Haha, give yourself a hand. It's a great day. It's a great day to be great. Hey, good people, man. I just, once again, my name is 12, 1247, but call me 12 for short. Hope you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, for watching on the playback. It is what it is, man. I appreciate everybody. Everybody. Hey, gentlemen, listen, man. It feels good. It feels good. It feels like, it's like the whole matrix is shaking up, gentlemen. The blue collar man in America has shaken the whole matrix up, and it feels good. You know why it feels good, gentlemen? Because you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. This is why things are happening for you. This is why things. Hey, good folks, come by, check out my merchandise. See the right there? Check me out, you know what I'm saying? Haha. www.1247clothing.org. Come check out my merchandise. As you guys can see here. Fake love, man. Fake love. Beware the fake people, the fake love is around you. You might just have frenemies. We don't need frenemies in 2023 after the year is gone. It's crazy. Half of the year is gone. You gentlemen have caused a major ruckus. A major ruckus. But gentlemen, it feels good once again. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a motherfucking hand. Give yourself a motherfucking hand. Gentlemen, you guys see the title up there. The world sees the value in the blue collar man. The world sees it. And that's what matters, gentlemen. The world sees the value in your service. The world sees it. And the thing is, it's messed up sometimes, gentlemen, because the people that's closest around you might not see the value in you. But that's good. That's good. Here's the thing, that's good. Because sometimes we get all hot and bothered because these certain group of people that are around us, we want them to see the value in us. But a lot of the time, they listen. I go back to the Bible with what's his name, with Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, people didn't see the value in him, so that's why he had to move. And sometimes, gentlemen, that's what you need. Sometimes you need to get rejected in order for you to move forward. You got to get rejected. People that's closest around you are not going to see the greatness in you. Oh, hold on. Let's rewind that. The people that are closest around you, 9 times out of 10, are not going to see the same greatness as somebody thousands of miles away might see in you. So you got to recognize, gentlemen, what time it is. And there's nothing wrong, gentlemen. The world sees the value in your hard work. The world sees the value in your greatness. The world sees how hard you brothers been working. You know, it's and the thing is, it's about time. Because I know generations before us, these men have put in a lot of work. A lot of things that our forefathers and generations before us have, a lot of that stuff is going under the rug. A lot of that work and all these inventions I mentioned before, a couple of shows before, a lot of this stuff is going unnoticed. A lot of the people, even here in America, don't know who invented the stop sign and the stoplight and a lot of the things that our forefathers created. You know, and we got to change. And I'm glad it's like things are coming full circle. Everything's coming full circle. So, gentlemen, give yourself a hand. Give yourself a motherfucking hand. Give yourself a hand, gentlemen. Once again. You gentlemen have worked hard. You've worked hard. You did the impossible. You did the impossible. Every single day, you gentlemen just showed up and you did your work. That's it. You didn't. The thing is, gentlemen, we haven't asked for too much. We haven't asked for too much. We haven't asked for too much of anything. All we ask for a little bit of respect. We just need some respect. Give us some respect, and we're gonna build the world for you. But guess what? People in your community didn't see that. They didn't see your value, and sometimes you just got to say thank you. Even though that sounds crazy, it's 12. What are you talking about? Sometimes when people don't see the greatness in you that's around you, sometimes you got to tell them thank you because it's going to elevate you to somewhere else. It's going to elevate you. It's going to put you in the places where you thought you couldn't be in. Think about it, gentlemen. I guarantee your father and your grandfather and your great-great-grandfather wanted to be in this place right now. The place that you're in right now, your father wanted to be in that place. Your father, your grandfather wanted to get that type of recognition. My bad, I had something in my eye. Your father and I wanted to get that recognition. But it's fine. You know what? Sometimes they say the best for last, gentlemen. And gentlemen, you are the best. You are the last. You are the last, and you are the best. And you gentlemen, we've gone through enough. Once again, gentlemen, I gotta give every last one of you a hand. Gentlemen, I gotta give you a mother hand. I gotta give you a hand, gentlemen. And it's funny how it's just the more you work, the more they hate. Hold on, rewind. Let's hold on. Let's rewind that. The more you work, gentlemen, the more they're gonna hate. And that's crazy. People with your flesh are doing the most hating. People that surround you with your hue of flesh are doing the most hating on you. And people that don't look like you are giving you the most praise. Not just here in America, but all over the world, gentlemen. You are desired. I'm watching videos by Passport Bros. You know, I'm always watching videos on the Passport Bros. And yeah, Passport Bros are getting a lot of love, gentlemen. A lot of love. A lot of women all over the world are looking for you, brothers. And you know the reason why? Because you gentlemen have constantly put in the work. You constantly put in the work every day. I told you, gentlemen, if you keep working, somebody's going to recognize you. Somebody's going to recognize you. And the thing is, the people that try to clown you are the ones that's going to elevate you. Let's rewind that. The people that try to clown you are the same ones that's going to elevate you. Remember that. Remember that, gentlemen. I know your grandfathers, if your grandfather's still alive or your great-grandfathers, they might have passed away. I'm pretty sure they're proud of you, man. Gentlemen, they're proud of you. Because all we wanted was a little bit of respect. RESPECT and all that other stuff, right? We wanted that respect. But guess what? The generations before, we the gentlemen, our fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, they ain't say anything. When they weren't getting the respect from these women in the community, guess what? They just went to work. They didn't care. It is what it is. But I'm glad the millennial generation is now speaking up. Now we're not going to do that. The buck stops here. That disrespect of the middle class blue collar man, that disrespect stops here. And still, you gentlemen have defied all the odds. Everything people in your community threw at you, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. And, we coming back with the stats. We coming back with the numbers. Oh, we're not spending more. We're not spending time with our children. Okay, bam, look at this stat. Bam, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. The numbers say something different. You can't argue with numbers. Don't argue with the stats. I don't care how you feel. Argue with them stats. And you gentlemen are going out here and you doing the damn thing, man. And the world is taking recognition of you gentlemen. You gentlemen need to be proud of yourself. You gentlemen need to continually chase dreams. You gentlemen continually to keep speaking that truth, because people need to hear it. People have been waiting. Gee, it's funny because people around the world have been waiting for you gentlemen in the so-called middle class. You African American men. People have been waiting for you to speak up. And the thing is, we have been speaking up. It's just we've been drowned out for decades. We've been drowned out and drowned out and drowned out and drowned out. Oh, you for many gentlemen, I'm about to be 42 in September. Many decades, we've been getting clowned and drug under the bus. We've been getting drug and this, and we don't protect and blah, 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 all this wild stuff. By people in your community. But quietly, we shut all that noise down. Because you starting to see that noise starting to die down a little bit. They're trying to, once again, people in your community are trying to move the goalposts, but nobody's listening anymore. They're trying to get the celebrities trying to jump on you middle class, blue collar brothers, but nobody's listening to them either. Nobody. This is how the gentlemen, and the thing is, you got to learn is this, gentlemen. The world sees like this. The world sees what your community doesn't see. Let me rewind that. The world sees what your community actually refuses to see. They refuse to see your greatness. But the world sees it, gentlemen. The world sees it. You got women overseas calling for you. I'm pretty sure if you're here in the United States, I'm pretty sure you got women here in the United States. They're looking for you too, gentlemen. You high on the totem pole right now, gentlemen. You damn near at the top. You probably at the top. We probably at the top. We probably just don't even know it right now. And it's funny how you gentlemen are ascending, and you got people in your community trying to bring you back down. Uh-oh. You got people in your community, as you gentlemen, you blue collar gentlemen are ascending. You're like the phoenix. You're rising from the ashes. You're going back up to you're ascending, basically. You're going back to the top, and your people and your community are trying to bring you back down. They're trying to bring you back down, fellas. But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter anymore, because you gentlemen, hey, listen, the proof is in the pudding. You gentlemen, you got too much pros on your side. There's some brothers out there acting the fool. Don't get me wrong. Everybody is not on board. Everybody, there's some brothers out there acting the monkey. So I'm not gonna put everybody, I'm not gonna pick up everybody, but gentlemen, you are absolutely putting in that work. You gentlemen, once again, you should be proud of yourself, because all the cards were stacked against you, brothers. All the cards were stacked against you. I'm pretty sure that everybody thought we were going to follow in the same line as the men before us. But, gentlemen, you put up a good fight. You put up a good fight. And everybody's recognizing you. And the thing is, all this bashing of the women overseas, now the women overseas are you got allies. I told you, gentlemen, back what was that? Back in 2020, when George Floyd situation, when the whole planet stood up for you so-called middle-class men. I told you, gentlemen, payday was coming after a while. We used to sing that in church, right? You remember that? Payday's coming after a while? Nah, gentlemen, payday's coming right now. Hold up. Rewind that, gentlemen. Payday is coming right now. Right now, gentlemen. Your payday is here. It's here. It's not after a while, sweet by and by. No, gentlemen. Your payday is coming like now. Recognition is coming to you right now. Right? All that corny stuff, and blue collar and this, and there's not enough good men out here. Gentlemen, we've heard that for decades. There's not enough good men out here. There's not enough good this, and there's not enough good that, and blah 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 blah. But gentlemen, man, we shut all that noise down. And you know what? And the thing is, women around you was like, you know what? That's fine. If women in your community don't appreciate you, there's women all over the place that will. Uh-oh. There's women all over the place or all around you that will appreciate you. All around you, gentlemen. Recognize that. Recognize your greatness. Recognize your greatness. You are your father's, your grandfather's, and your great-grandfather's dream. You are their dream, gentlemen. You always have and you always will be their dream. I'm pretty sure your great-grandfather, your great-great, and your great-great-great dreamed of this day. And it never really happened. But guess what, gentlemen? It's happening today. You done your ancestors proud. You did what your great, the ones before you couldn't do. You done something that the ones before you couldn't do. They couldn't, it's not they couldn't, but they just didn't. They didn't have any words for a lot of these women in the community. They didn't have any words for them. It is what it is. Oh, you don't do this and you don't do that. And a lot of your great greats, just these men of your great greats, just took it. They figured, if we just work harder, we might turn things around, but it didn't really happen. If we just work, we just put in more work and we just do more, we just do, then eventually things are going to turn around. And gentlemen, as you can see, it hasn't. Until you start speaking up. Now all of a sudden, you gentlemen having a standard and speaking up, now you're being called sassy. See, gentlemen, this is why I tell you that so-called respect that your so-called community talks about that they have for you, gentlemen, that's not there. And it's being exposed every single day. Every single day, you gentlemen standing up in your masculinity. You standing up and you become, once again, you becoming a son and you're leading the way. You're starting to see who's not rocking with you. You're starting to see real quick who's not rocking with you. But it's a great day, gentlemen. Like I say, it's a great day to be great. It's a great day to recognize who is and who ain't. Just because these people got the same hue of flesh don't mean they rocking with your program. And I've learned that firsthand. Just because we got the same hue of flesh doesn't mean you rock on my program. And I don't owe you anything. Uh-oh. I'll say that again. Just because we have the same hue of flesh doesn't mean I owe you anything. Feel me? So yeah, gentlemen, don't ever in life feel bad for the decisions that you made. Especially me, I'm talking to myself. Hey, I don't feel bad for the decisions that I made. If I'm going to be a leader, think about it, John. Come on, think about it. If you're going to be a leader in your community, in your home, gentlemen, you're going to have to eat. I told you, it's one or two things you're going to have to do. You're going to lead. You're going to lead your household. And if that female's not on your program, then you're going to have to leave that household. I'm speaking from experience, gentlemen. This is one of the hardest decisions I had to make in my life. Do I stay and just do what the old men would do, just be around for the kids and blah blah blah, or do I go trailblaze and set and create my own reality somewhere else? And this is exactly what I told my children, my babies. I don't want to leave, but guess what? Dad has to go because me staying here is not helping you. It's not helping me. It's not helping the situation. because now I'm being a father. Now I'm being a little boy in my own house, and that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be little boy in my house. Feel me? I went to Iraq and had that, had the home built and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be little boy in my house. You're not going to use me as some dude that's in the house. Now, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to be some in the house. I'll say that again. I'm not going to be some in the house. Now, we're not going to play them games, John, because this is what's happening. I'm pretty sure what my situation is a lot of your situations. A lot of you were just the in the house. You're not the leader of the home. You're just in the house. My bad. Once again, gentlemen, you're going to lead or you're going to leave. And you keep moving. The thing is, gentlemen, you don't go back. You keep moving forward. I don't care how much gaslighting and this, woe is this and what. No, gentlemen, you keep moving forward because once again, gentlemen, I am a son. I'm a SUN. I am here to lead. And if the community is not rolling with me, then I'm going to leave you. Period. I'm not going back, gentlemen. There's no more going back. There is no more, no. I am moving forward. I have a purpose. I have an SOP, and I have a vision for my life. I know what I came into this existence to do. I'm moving forward. Either you're rolling with me or I'm going to roll without you. Uh-oh. I'm rolling. Either you're coming or you're staying. But I'm not coming back. I'm moving forward. I told you, gentlemen, all the time, there is more people that need what you have to offer. There are people out here right now that need what you have to offer. Everything that's inside of you, somebody out here needs it. I'm going to say it again. Somebody out here needs what you have to offer, gentlemen. And the thing is, you got to see the worth in yourself. I told you, gentlemen, listen, the value thing, talking about the high value and this, that, and the third, I tell you what that value thing, how the value thing works. Somebody else determines your value, but you, gentlemen, determine your worth. Uh-oh. You determine, somebody else can determine your value, because that's how it works. Let's be honest. Somebody else determines your value, but you, gentlemen, determine your worth. And what makes you a worthy man is the work that you put in. The work that you put in makes you a worthy man of whatever request that you desire. You are worthy, gentlemen. And don't let nobody in your community tell you that you're not. You are worthy. You gentlemen don't come out here demanding. You didn't come out here doing a rah-rah and all this wild stuff. You gentlemen got to work, got your head down, put your head down, and just got to work like you were supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do, which is we say back in the day, the lunch pail. You were a lunch pail man. You might not be a briefcase man, but you're a lunch pail man. You went to work every single day. Of course, I complained that I done plenty of jobs, plenty of jobs, delivering this, doing that, post office. I was the logistics from I was exterminator. Going killing bugs in people's homes and bed bugs and roaches and all that stuff. Gentlemen, I've done all that stuff. But what I'm not going to be doing is little Boyd. I'm not going to be little Boyd in my house. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be little Boyd in my home, and you gentlemen don't need to be little Boyd in your home. Right? Because we all fall on, the thing is, gentlemen, we all fall on hard times, right? We all fall on hard times. We might not be where we want to be, and that's fine. That's life. We might not be where we want to be, but gentlemen, you keep striving, gentlemen. Doors are going to open up. I told you, gentlemen. What they say in the Bible, the race is not given to the swift, right? The race is not given to the Usain Bolts of the world. Usain Bolts don't win races. You got talking about marathons when Nipsey Hussle, right? The marathon continues. Gentlemen's life is a journey. It's about a marathon. It's going to be a long run. It's a long road ahead. But as long as you gentlemen stay the course, as long as you gentlemen out here still striving, once again, you have a purpose. You have an SOP, which is standards of operations and procedure. You have a vision for your life, and gentlemen, you keep. I told man, hold on, where's my thing? Listen, gentlemen, see this right here? See my little speaker right here, gentlemen? This right here is your purpose. This is the SOP and it's the vision. Everywhere you go, you take this with you. I don't care where you go on this platform or planet, whatever you want to call it, called Earth. Gentlemen, you take the purpose, you take the SOP, you take a vision with you. And any female or anybody you meet, this is what I'm doing. Either gonna come online or we just gonna keep it moving. Yeah, gentlemen, that's easier said than done. But listen, it can be done because we can't play any more games out here. If people gonna take you for a joke, cool. That's fine. And you're gonna watch me build this conglomerate, this empire somewhere else. That's how easy it is, gentlemen. Cool. You think this is a joke? You think this is a game? Okay, no problem. Listen, I get it. I get it. Because I know people. Listen, people laughed at me. I'm pretty sure people laughed at you too. But guess what? When you say what you mean what you say, then they gotta respect you. Once you say what you mean and mean what you say, people gotta start respecting you. You gotta put some how do you say? Put some damn respect on my name. You can say whatever you want. You call me whatever name in the book. You can call me whatever you want to call me. And guess what? You're gonna be standing there looking stupid, still calling me names. While I'm out here chasing dreams and chasing this and doing this and making collaborations and doing X, Y, and Z, gentlemen. It is what it is, gentlemen. Sometimes, listen, I told you, gentlemen. I said on my podcast, listen, I told you 3 months I got here in Atlanta. You gentlemen see me videos ago, a couple months ago, gentlemen. I was in a place called VEO, Veterans Empowerment Organization, gentlemen. That's basically like a veterans homeless shelter. You gentlemen see me do videos at that place. I was there for 3 months. I was homeless in Atlanta for 3 months. So, gentlemen, I stepped off the cliff, and gentlemen, yeah, your boy was sinking. But thank God for, shout out to VEO, Victor Echo Oscar, right? Victor Echo Oscar, VEO for being there. You know, I had housing and food for my first 3 months I was here in Atlanta. First 3 months, gentlemen, I was homeless. And I'm pretty sure, people might have laughed at me. Hey, well, what is he going to do? And, well, does he know anybody out there in Atlanta? I'm pretty sure, gentlemen, people from my past are talking about me. I don't really care. Right? I don't give a I don't give a about none of that stuff. I don't. I'm here now and I'm making it happen. Same thing with you, gentlemen. Don't let your dreams die, man. Don't let your dreams die. This is gonna be another podcast. I got another podcast coming out. It's gonna be on these lines, gentlemen. Don't let your dreams die. Don't be like the men before you and let those dreams die because you're trying to follow. You trying to be some a caveman, a ooga booga, and all this stuff. I gotta be a real man and this, that, and the third. Nah, man. Gentlemen, a real man leads his household. I'll say that again, gentlemen. A real man leads his household. If you're not leading your household, gentlemen, what in God's name are you doing? I'm going in, gentlemen. If you're not leading your household, gentlemen, what in God's name are you doing? Sounds like to me you're being a tool. Gentlemen, don't play these games. Your life is important. Your life is very important. The things that you have in your head need to be manifested out here in this 3D world we live in. Because, gentlemen, I'll tell you this right now. If you don't follow your dreams, which is your purpose, gentlemen, believe me, your family gonna die. Let's rewind that. Gentlemen, if you're not following after your dream, which is your purpose of existence, your family is going to die. Period. I don't care what degree you got. I don't care what kind of car. I don't care what kind of house you live in, gentlemen. If you don't follow your dreams, this is why too many of these families are not moving forward. Too many gentlemen are not out here living in your purpose. You haven't even found it yet. You don't even know who you are. Your purpose has nothing to do with no Gucci belts and no cars, and no clothes, and whatever club you join, gentlemen. That has nothing to do with nothing. Everything has to do with you. You are the source. I keep telling you, you are the sun, gentlemen. You are the source. If you're not leading your household, gentlemen, what are you really doing? What are you really doing out here, gentlemen? Seriously. What are you really doing? What does your life consist of? The mundane, gentlemen, I've been there. Running around, running the kids around, running this, running that. Got all these dreams, trying to design this, trying to design that. Got out the military in at the end of 07, had dreams of acting and modeling, all types of stuff. Gentlemen, put that stuff on the back burner for 14, 15 years. Now I come to Atlanta. Now stuff starting to open up, and I'm gonna put my foot. I'm gonna jump in that pool, man. I'm gonna jump in there because it's time, gentlemen. Gentlemen, it is time, fellas. I don't know about you, man. It is time that us as men be about the business. If I tell you, gentlemen, right now, if the female that's in your community are not rocking with you, gentlemen, then you're just gonna have to roll out. And sometimes that's our biggest test. Are we gonna stay here and keep going around and around in a circle like I was doing, gentlemen? I was going around and around in circles, around and around in circles. Had the dream, was designing stuff, and had the clothing line, and got my kids cranked up with their YouTube channels and stuff like that, gentlemen. Just trying to see trying to see if this female is gonna come online with me. But that wasn't. She had other plans, so I can't, gentlemen. There's not thing is, gentlemen. Once you hit that wall with this woman, this female, your wife, fiance, maybe mama, whoever. Once you hit that wall with her, and she's not budging, she don't want to rock with you. She not trying to follow you and try to ride that train with you and be the helpmate and all that good stuff, gentlemen. If she's opposing to that type of position, then gentlemen, you gotta throw the deuces. You gotta throw the deuces. But anyways, I'm not talking about me. This my bad, little diatribe, a little bit. But yeah, gentlemen, it's time, man. The world sees the world been seeing the your greatness, gentlemen. They see your value. They see your value. Now you getting people. The thing is, maybe back in the 60s, the internet wasn't really, I don't think the internet even existed. Nah, internet didn't come out in those 60s. So gentlemen, your grandfathers and them didn't see the appreciation. Maybe they did, maybe they read the newspaper. Maybe somebody would have said something, hey, whatever, whatever, whatever. But gentlemen, you getting so much love, man. You gentlemen are getting so much love, man. I just want to once again give you gentlemen a hand. Give you gentlemen a hand, man. All this wild stuff we've been through, gentlemen. And you know what? It's starting to pay off because payday is not coming after a while. Payday is coming motherfucking now. I'll say that again. Payday is coming motherfucking now. It's time, gentlemen. You've gone through hell. The generations before you went through too. But you, gentlemen, hey, just like me, gentlemen, you're choosing different. I tell you all the time, hashtag choose different, gentlemen. It's time to choose different. I didn't say choose better. I'm not saying I'm putting any type of other group of women on the pedestal. Oh my God, 12, you fetishize. I'm not fetishizing. Fetishizing, I don't know. Shizing, I don't know, sizing, whatever. Any female, right? Not fetishizing any woman, any group of women. Women are women, right? And women are women. Period, point blank. But gentlemen, once you got women saying, hey, passport bros, hey, blue collar brothers, hey, come on through, man. We got you. Whatever you need, we got you. Now, once again, I'm not telling anybody to abandon their family and this, that, and the third. But gentlemen, here's the thing, and this is what I'm learning myself. It's not going to do you. I said this on my podcast. The great one, guys, to check out my podcast. 1247, the great one, just like on here. 1247, the great one's on Spotify and Anchor and all that good stuff and all the platforms. 1247, the great one. Check me out. But one of the things that I said was, gentlemen, it does you no good. Play this. If you're dead, you're dead. So all that gaslighting and, oh, you ain't this, you ain't that, gentlemen, once again, it's just a bunch of hot air. That's all it's going to be, is a bunch of hot air, gentlemen. I told you, gentlemen, all the time, if you want to expose the devil in your life, gentlemen, be on your purpose. Uh-oh. If you, gentlemen, want to expose devils in your life, be about your purpose. And you're going to find out quick, fast, in a hurry who rocking with you and who's not rocking with you. Real fast. Real fast. No, gentlemen, you in the same boat as I'm telling you, I'm living proof that sometimes you just got to step out there. Sometimes you got to drown a little bit. Water need to get above your head, but as long as you have some type of plan. I came to Atlanta with a plan. I didn't know anybody. I had made some prior arrangements like a year or two before. Look, thankfully that the brother was. I still had the man's number I talked to the year earlier. Or it was a year earlier or something like that. A year or two earlier. Still had his number. His number was still connected. And I seen what I seen. I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Not putting any blame on it. Not pointing the finger at my ex-wife. I'm not pointing the finger and I ain't blaming nobody. But enough is enough, gentlemen. Enough has to be enough. I said what I said. I'm going to do what I need to do. The third day I got here, gentlemen, I wrote down all. I ain't got my. I got my notebooks on me. But gentlemen, wrote down all my plans. Wrote down a vision for myself, and I wrote down a vision for my children. I came down here with a vision, gentlemen. I came down here with a vision and with a plan. And that's what you gentlemen need to do. Sometimes you might have lost yourself, right? You might be married and got all this stuff accumulated, gentlemen. You lose yourself. You lose yourself quickly. Believe me, you get into the husband role, and all of a sudden, this is it becomes something else. But like I told you, gentlemen, before, listen, gentlemen, if you don't have the purpose already discovered before you connect with that female, gentleman, I guarantee you're going to be following her direction. Uh-oh. That's when you become tool. That's when you become the tool, right? Because like I told you, if you don't have this, the purpose, the SOP, and the vision, before you meet some female, gentlemen, guarantee you're going to be following in her direction. Whatever she wants you to do, you're going to do because you haven't risen like the sun. You haven't risen. You still in little boy mode. You still a little boy out here. You still need to be. Somebody needs to somebody needs to take care of you. Somebody needs to coddle you. Somebody needs to little boy you. See, and once again, this has nothing to do with. To me, it doesn't have anything to do with money. It's just you gotta understand, gentlemen. You understand the community you live in. We all understand the community we live in. We understand it. We understand that what works and what doesn't work. What's been taught to these women is and what's not being taught to these women. We know it. We know it. We know their value system. We know what they value, what they don't value, gentlemen. We know these things. This things, it's not foreign. You know it. You know it. But you got to know yourself. Doesn't matter what she thinks. It's about what you came here to do. Either she's going to help or I'm going to say this again, gentlemen. I told this just like 2 years ago. She's either this female that you connect with. She's one or two things. She's a stumbling block. She's a stumbling block or she's a building block. Hold on, let me rewind that again. This female is one or two things. She's a stumbling block or she's a building block. That's it. There is no gray areas. That's the black and white. She's either causing you to stumble or she's helping you. She sees the vision. She sees the purpose. She understands what you're here to do. You have a standard. You have a vision on what you're trying to do. You have it written down and things of that nature. And she's going to come and she's going to do one or two things again. She's going to help you build or she's going to destroy you. Period. I don't care how much love and blackety black. I don't care about none of that stuff. That's a bunch of sorcery anyways. Don't believe that stuff. I told you, gentlemen, you gotta watch these women. That female talking about she love you and everything that she tries to do, tries to get you to go every which way, but she's trying to get you to go every which direction that you are not trying to go to. Gentlemen, that's not love. That female is automatically put you in tool status. Because let's be honest, that's what most of these women have been taught about. A lot of you blue collar, middle class guys. You're just a tool. I said this, John. I said it already, John. Your daddy was a tool. Your granddaddy was a tool. Your great granddaddy was a tool. It's not going to stop because you're here. No, that tool mentality that these women have in the community, that mentality is never going to stop. It's never going to stop. So you gentlemen have to recognize what time it is. Once again, you're going to lead or you're going to leave. I'm not saying that men need to abandon families, this, that, and the third, but gentlemen, if you can create a better situation in a new place, then why not do it? Yeah, I got children. I've been away from my children for 8 months, but here's the thing. I create a better situation for my children. Now you give your children a choice. Like, okay, well, hey, do you want to stay or do you want to go? That's up to you. But I'm going to continue on. Like I told my little ones today, we just did a little video today on Zoom and things of that nature. Dad never gave up on the dreams. You guys still got the 2 YouTube channels. I never gave up on it. Just because, we're hundreds of miles apart. Dad never gave up on your YouTube channels. Keep sending me some more videos. So I can keep updating your page. Yeah, gentlemen, you gotta be that rock, gentlemen. You gotta be that pillar. You have to be that pillar. You have to be. I don't care if everything and everyone else around you is in zombie mode. Everybody else is just in zombie mode and everybody's going to the club and, chasing big booty Keisha around all day. Gentlemen, I shut all that stuff down years ago. I've been stopped going to the clubs. And when I got to here in Atlanta, I was not about to step foot back in nobody's club. I'm not about to step in, there's a whole bunch of strip clubs and stuff. Gentlemen, I don't want Keisha putting that frumpy booty on me. Nah, gentlemen, I don't want Lisa shaking them saggy titties in my face. I'm not about to give you my money. Nah, gentlemen, you gotta be. That's one thing, gentlemen. You just gotta be a little bit more disciplined. That's just me. I just gotta be a little. I'm just being more disciplined. But 12, I'm like, bro, just listen. You gotta be more disciplined. What is more important, me busting a nut or me chasing after a dream and creating a new reality? Come on. Told you, gentlemen, we not cavemen. Everything is not about busting a nut all day. That's one thing we have to do. We have to stop with especially that mentality of just getting it in all day. John, life is not about busting a nut. I told you about that like a year or two ago. Gentlemen, life is not about just skeeting and beating all day. We got things to do. We got things to do. We got things to create. We got a lot of work to do. We are way behind the 8 ball compared to where other men are at right now. We got a lot of work to do. And you or I don't have time to be sitting here chasing Lisa with the titties all day. We don't have that type of time. You blue collar men, African American, black, whatever. I don't know what y'all want to call yourself. I'll call you sons, but we don't have that type of time. We don't have that type of time. Yeah, gentlemen. But hey, I'm proud of you. The world, and the thing is, the world sees your greatness, gentlemen. The world sees your value. The world sees your value, and it's time for you, gentlemen, to see your own value. It's time for you, gentlemen, to see your own value, gentlemen. If you don't see it in yourself, gentlemen, people can say it all day, but if you don't see it in yourself, then you just, once again, you're just gonna be another tool, just like your daddy was, your grandfather, great grandfather, and your great great and your great great great. You're just gonna be another tool. Be in the communitized toolbox. Whenever somebody needs you, somebody give you a call for this, they give you a call for that, and they give you a call for this. But ain't nobody really investing in your dreams. Ain't nobody investing in your purpose and your vision. Nobody's investing in you. They call you when they need you. When somebody needs you, somebody give you a call. I've been through that already, man. I'm not gonna be somebody's tool. I'm gonna use my tools and create the reality that I want. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a tool man. I'm not in your toolbox. I'm not doing none of that stuff. It's not happening. But yeah, gentlemen, you got to see your worth, gentlemen. See your worth. I don't care how, gentlemen. I'll tell you this again. See, this would make me mad about this GMO community we live in, gentlemen. Everything's about $1. Think about it, gentlemen. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I need for you, gentlemen, to wake your ass up. All right. I need you to wake your mother up. Stop allowing the community to put a number, because everything about the community always has to do with some price point. Your value is based on how much you make. Come on, gentlemen. You gentlemen putting all your faith and all your marbles in this type of community, but they're telling you that your value is based on if you're not even hitting the 6 figures, gentlemen, you're not valuable. That's crazy. You're not valuable because you're not making a certain amount of money. So that means you're not valuable to us. Come on, gentlemen. What kind of, and you gentlemen are listening to this stuff? Cool. That's what's being said. Cool. I don't really care. Cool. Well, you're not valuable to us because you're not making blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I don't really. I, listen. I don't give a. Cool. I'm not making this amount of money, so you're not valuable to us. Who gives a? Come on, gentlemen. Who gives a anymore? Are we? Come on. What? Your values, or if you don't make this amount of money, you're not valuable to us, gentlemen. That's crazy. And I'm like, okay. And the thing is, gentlemen, it is what it is. It should be like a water off a duck's back. Hey, that's what you feel about me because I don't make this and X, Y, and Z, and I don't have these, all these diamond rings and this, that, and that. Gentlemen, it's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of caveman bull. Nobody else thinks like that. Well, at least here, at least in different places, because shoot, I see brothers all over the place. I see brothers all. I see these Latin men, these Chinese men. I see all these different men, doing little hard labor and blue collar stuff too. And I don't hear none of these women talking that nonsense. Oh, you got to make upwards of 150, 300, 400, and half a million to be considered valuable. Okay, gentlemen, cool. If that's what your community, these women in the community are saying, throw these the deuces. Throw these the deuces. What you sitting around for? They gave you the criteria of what value is to them. You don't meet that. Okay, man, gentlemen, move along. Move along. What are you waiting around for? Oh my God. Keisha does. Come on, gentlemen. They gave you the criteria. If you don't follow within whatever lines that is, gentlemen, they not with you. It's okay. It's okay, gentlemen. It doesn't matter what they say. Listen, I tell everybody all the time. My perception is my reality. Your perception, gentlemen, is your reality. My perception of you is not your reality, and your perception of me is not my reality. I heard somebody say the other day, "Oh, perception's reality." Well, whose perception is it? Is it mine or is it yours? So your perception of me is my reality? Man, get the out of here. Your perception of me is my reality. And who the are you to me? Go sit yourself down somewhere, man. Sit your ass down somewhere, man. Your perception of me is my reality. Okay. Based upon what? Based upon what? I had to check myself because a lot of times I gotta sit there and I've been to the military, I've been to war. Man, gentlemen, I don't have to run my credentials down to these caveman people. I don't have to run my credentials down. I've done this and I've done that. Tell me I'm not. That's not me. I used to do it all the time. When I got the military, I used to, I had to get the luxury car, and I had to do it for what? From mediocre with these mediocre ass female. I'm not doing. I'm not doing that, man. Y'all got me up. I'm not about to do none of that. Gotta run down my credential to this old mediocre female. You a 4 or 5 at best, and I gotta run my credentials down to you for what? Who are you? Some regular plain Jane female. Oh, because I was in DC, gentlemen. I was running that little whack game. These little college chicks, and Shout out to, the HBCUs and all that good stuff. But man, gentlemen, I find myself going to these house parties and stuff and, meeting these females and they got their little degrees and all that stuff. And mind you, I'm going back to school out the military, but hell, I done been all over the world. I done seen things. I done talked to people. I've done things that you'll never do in life. But now I got to sit there and run down my mother credentials for you. Cause I see everybody else doing. I see all these different dudes, and we popping bottles and we getting VIP. Man, fellas, I was right there with them. Spent probably thousands of dollars in these VIPs, trying to talk to these mediocre females. Mediocre, mediocre. Oh, yeah, I've been to Japan. I lived in Japan for 6 years in the oohs and ahs for what, gentlemen? For what? When are you gonna start getting respect? Because you just a strong man. You fight for what you believe in. You create the reality that you want, gentlemen. When are you gonna get some respect just for being just a man? Like everybody else around you. Everybody else around you gets respect just for being just a man. But you gotta sit there and go above and beyond to be some mother Superman all day for some mediocre females. Got a bunch of fours and fives walking around because they got a little degree because you think you hot to death because you got your degree. Check you like a four. Get out my mother face. Get the out my face. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care what you pledge. I don't care about none of that stuff. You're mediocre ass. You're mediocre. But then again, I gotta prove myself because you got some goddess type of complex. See, John, I fell into that sorcery too. I fell into that trap, man. Fell into that trap of trying to prove myself to some mediocre female. All these mediocre females in DC I was meeting, just mediocre as hell. All because they got their bachelor's degree and master's degree and this, that, and the third. Like, chick, man, I've seen some things, I've done some things that you will never do in life. So if anything, you need to be running those mother credentials down to me. I'll say that again, gentlemen. For what I've done, I probably done more than 10 people, 20 people put together. Probably more than that. Shoot, just in my just in my military service alone, I could shut the game down just with that alone. Like, what are we talking about? I gotta sit there and run down my credentials. This and that and this and this and that. I'm going to school and tell me I play those games. I played the hell out of that game. I played the hell out of that game and I did this. I mean, it's just mediocre, just fours and fives, maybe six. Might catch a seven here and there. But gentlemen, that's a whole bunch of mediocre females walking around. All because well, once again, that's the thing is they see you as this. But for the thing is, this is where I found out, gentlemen. A lot of these females, when you meet a lot of these women, especially blue collar brothers, they already going to see you here and they're already above you. 9 times out of 10, females are already in that mindset already. All break. These females are already in that type of mindset. I'm already here. You already here. I work here at the post office and UPS and this, that, and the third, and they automatically thinking you some type of you broke Joe Schmo or something like that. It's crazy. This is why, gentlemen, I quit playing that game. I had to discover my worth. I had to discover me. I had to discover me. I had to stop playing these childish games with these mediocre females. I had to discover myself. I had to I had to do some soul searching. I had to do some soul searching, and a lot of things I put to the side. I had dreams. I told you something. I had dreams coming out the military in '07. I had dreams of modeling, and I had dreams of acting and things of that nature. I had dreams. Should have took myself up to Tokyo like I was supposed to. I had a homegirl that was up there, and I was going to take myself up to Tokyo, and maybe I could have got things cracking 15, 16 years ago. But it is what it is. 20 some years old. I might not have been ready for that type of exposure and things of that nature. Might not have been ready. Might have jumped out there in Tokyo and went buck wild. Who knows? Who knows? But it's like I said, it's been '07, so it's been about 15 half years. About 15. Yeah, I got out end of '07. So it's about 15 and a half years later, 16 years later, 41 by the 42. I'm ready for that now. 15 years of life I had to go through. Almost 2 decades of life I had to go through just to get to where I'm at right now. I'm still learning. I'm still thankful for the breath in my body. Still thankful. Hey, thankful for the haters too. People who believed in me and people who didn't believe in me. I thank you. I thank every last one of you guys. Every last one of you. People that wish me ill. People that did all types of wild stuff. Hey, thank you for all that. Listen. I needed all that energy. All that energy you sent to me like this. I sat there and did the Yoda on you. Now flip that energy. Now that negative energy is up under my feet, and guess what? It's lifting me higher, higher, and higher. And that's what you gentlemen got to do. That's what you gentlemen got to do. So, gentlemen, don't feel bad. Be glad. Hey, be glad. Hey, it's sometimes it's just like it's like once you outgrown something, once you outgrown people, gentlemen, it's like only thing you can do is look forward. I'll say it again, gentlemen. Once you outgrown people and you outgrown situations, gentlemen, I can't see myself stepping foot back in somebody's club. I can't see myself doing it. I can't. Y'all, let's go to the club. I can't do that. I got too many. Once again, I got this. I got the purpose. I got the vision. I got the purpose, SOP, and the vision right here. I can't. Might seem small, right? It might seem small because I'm manifesting. I'm bringing things. I'm working some things out. It might seem small to you, but guess what? This thing is going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. Once this, I know it's a little speaker, but hey, listen, this thing is going to grow. It's going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. That's it, gentlemen. That's it. But once again, gentlemen, give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand, gentlemen. Once again, I want to say, gentlemen, I appreciate, listen, all you gentlemen that's out there striving. Hey, gentlemen, I want to say, hey, I want to say that I appreciate you, gentlemen. Some of you gentlemen that don't have a voice, some of you gentlemen out there working, God knows what shift, graveyard shift, mid shift, all types of shift. Gentlemen, I've been in that same boat. I worked every shift known to man, day, night, evening, mid shift, graveyard shift. I've done all them shifts, gentlemen. Even gentlemen, now I'm working the overnight shift, gentlemen. I used to do that too with the Amazon, delivering pallets to these different places in Maryland and Pennsylvania and West Virginia and all this. Gentlemen, I've done all that stuff. I've done it. I've done it all. I can say my 15 years since I've been out the military, my 15 and a half years since I've been out the military, gentlemen, I've done all these different jobs. Taking me almost 20 years to get to where I am right now, gentlemen. I feel good. I feel good. I'm not going backwards. I want you gentlemen to do the same thing. Gentlemen, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Your dreams, I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, your dream is your purpose. Your purpose is your dream. This is why you are here. You are here to bring forth something that's in you. You're supposed to bring it out you. This is what you're here to do. You're not here to be used, and you're not here to be used as some type of puppet. You're not here to be used as this. You're not some super gangster. You're not this. You're not some fly boy. Gentlemen, you are here to bring what's inside. You're here to bring it out you. This is what you're here to do. And if the people that's so-called the family or friends, whoever, if people are not rolling with you, it's time for you to roll out. Just like that. Just like that, gentlemen. I had to step. I had to walk on the water. You don't know if you can walk on the water until you actually start walking on the water. Yeah, people say have faith. Oh, you gotta have faith, gentlemen. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, I had real faith. I ain't talking about that churchy stuff, gentlemen. I ain't been to church in years, gentlemen. I had to step out there in the abyss. I had to step out there when I didn't know what was going on. But guess what, man, gentlemen? I'm living proof that if you have a will, then there's a way, gentlemen. If you have a vision, then the provision will be granted to you. Just keep working. Just keep working. Whatever you got, gentlemen, keep working. Keep working. Yeah, I'm medical, 100% medically retired from the military and all that good stuff. So, gentlemen, got some things working for me. And gentlemen, I'm just gonna keep it moving. Just gonna build. Just gonna build. And gentlemen, now I'm coming to a point that I need to attract the people that I need in my life. I'm all this searching and running here and this, that, and the third. Gentlemen, I'm done. I'm done with all that. Now I am attracting the people that I want in my life. So people talking about certain energies and things of that nature. Yeah, gentlemen, I had to do a complete, lifestyle change and stop eating meat and drinking nothing but water and all that stuff. Gentlemen, yeah, man. I had to change because it's just time. I can't keep doing the same old stuff I was doing before for all these 40-something years of my life. For 4 decades, I was doing a whole bunch of nonsense. But now, 41 years, I'm 42 years later, gentlemen, I'm finally getting to me. And it feels good. It feels good. Don't need to have to keep asking people for this, asking people for that. And, people, and I hate when, you ask people for help and you think you're getting genuine help, but these people want to put that over your head. Oh, remember I helped you? Okay. Listen, all right, fine. Just won't ask you. That's what type of person I am. I just won't ask you for any help anymore. I'm not going to ask you for any help anymore. And this is what it is, gentlemen. It's life. I don't get mad. Listen, I don't get mad at anybody. I just get busy. Anyway, y'all, once again, give yourself a hand. That's it, man. That's it. I didn't want to make this about myself, but gentlemen, hey, gentlemen should recognize that the world sees your greatness, man. You blue collar brothers out there every single day, every day, you just like me, every day. It doesn't seem like nobody's recognizing what I'm doing. It doesn't seem like nobody's, acknowledging me. It doesn't seem like this. It doesn't seem like that. But gentlemen, I told you, your payday is coming right now. It's not coming after a while. It's coming right now. Your payday is coming right now, gentlemen. And you're starting to see it. You got different folks calling for you, gentlemen. But like I tell you, gentlemen, once you start traveling and all this, gentlemen, make sure, I'm telling you this right now, take this with you, not the speaker. Take that purpose, that SOP and that vision with you, gentlemen. Don't go out to these different countries on some jigaboo type stuff. Because the same thing them women did here, did you in the community out here? You go out to Thailand and Philippines and this, that, and the third, gentlemen. If you don't have a plan for yourself, them women out there in those countries are going to have a plan for you. And the thing is, you're in their country now. So yeah, gentlemen, you better get your mind right. Fellas better get your mind right before you start stepping to these countries. Don't get hemmed up. Don't get hemmed up. Think you about to some Love Jones and all that. Okay, gentlemen, cool. She can cook and clean for you, but gentlemen, hey, have that standard for yourself. I'm glad you can cook clean, but hey, can you speak life? If I'm telling you about this, that, and the third, can you add something to it? Can you multiply? Can what can you do with it? It's great that you can cook clean and hey, you're submissive and all that good stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. That's lovely. But if I give you a plan, if I give you a something, hey, if I spit out an idea, can you take that idea and can you build with it? Can you add something to it? Can you multiply to it? Can you see it? Can you maybe take it a little bit further? Okay, baby, I know you said this, but okay, hey, okay, I took that idea, I kind of flipped it, and I boom, 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 boom. Maybe we can do it like this. Maybe we can do it like that. And I found some of this. I found some of that. See, that's the type of helper you gentlemen need. Don't be going out to these countries all because she's submissive and blah blah blah, gentlemen. That's great, but gentlemen, what can she add or multiply to your life? How you say, help me, help you? Yeah, gentlemen. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So yeah, gentlemen, man, once again, hey, I'm proud of you, gentlemen. If nobody's told you they're proud, gentlemen, your boy 12 is proud of every last one of you middle class, blue collar brothers from young to old that's out here striving. You're a lunch pail, you're a hard hat lunch pail, man. You just out here, you just making it happen. Doesn't matter what people say, you're out here making it happen. You're out here making it happen. You dodge many bullets, you dodge many trip wires and traps, all types of stuff, gentlemen, because I know I dodged a lot of stuff too. I'm still moving forward. But I know what I came here to do because once again, I got the purpose, I got the SOP, and I got the vision to take it everywhere I go. I don't care where I'm going to. I don't care if I'm going down the street to the gas station. I'm taking it with me. Everywhere I go. But anyways, gentlemen, ladies, yes. Hey, donate to the Cash App. You see it on the bottom screen there. Hey, once again, hold on. Let me show you boys some love. Here go my merchandise right here. Go to merchandise. Come by, get some merch. Get some of this merch, man. Merch available at www.1247clothingcompany.org. Come by, show some love, get some merch. I got some new stuff coming out. Man, got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got a new podcast coming out. I'll make an announcement about that. Probably make a whole nother channel, another YouTube channel with that. Yeah, man, things are rolling over here, gentlemen. It's a brand new day. I'm telling you, gentlemen, it's a brand new day. You see your boy done upgraded. You guys, if you've been watching me for a minute, you gentlemen seen when I was in the car, doing on my cell phone, doing my thing, this, that, and the third. But you see, things are upgrading, things are getting better. And once again, I thank everybody once again for coming out, checking me out on the playback. Hey, give me a like, share, subscribe. Share this to your other fellow blue collar brothers. Not bashing. Listen, once again, I'm not here bashing any female in the community. I'm not bashing anybody, but I'm getting these sons to recognize their worth. That's it. I'm getting you sons to recognize your worth. You're a son. You're supposed to be leading. That's your purpose. You are supposed to lead. You're not supposed to be chasing around ass and titties all day. That's not what you're here to do. I don't care about Lisa with the titties. I don't care about big booty kids, gentlemen. You are here to lead. You are a son, and you're supposed to be leading. If the people that's not rocking with you, you need to leave those people and create a better situation where you are. That's it, gentlemen. But you're not a tool. For the last time, I'm probably going to keep saying it, but once again, gentlemen, you're not a tool. You're not a tool, man. You're not in some communitized toolbox. Somebody just can't just call you up and use you for this and use you for that and use your talents for this, use your talents for that. Like I said about that Ebony K. Williams. No, you're not. Ebony K. Williams is not going to use you to climb on your back so she can get to the next level, and she don't send a rope down or a hand down to help you get up to that next level. We're not going to do that no more. Them days is over. You going to lead or you going to leave, gentlemen? Make your choice. But man, that's my show. I appreciate everybody, man. I'm getting out of here. You guys have a good night. Peace. I'm out. Peace.